Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to make a sexy Fallout 4 character. And I'm going to start with the male character. If you're only interested in the female character, then just skip ahead in this video. So for the male, well, for all the Fallout characters, the presets are actually pretty good. You don't have to do much to them to make them really, really gorgeous. I like to start with face 7 for the male. The thing that I always start with on all my characters is eyebrows. They make a huge difference in how the face is structured. For the male, I like the low eyebrow, and I like to pull out the eyebrows outer, so out and up as much as I can. It gives him like a nice, serious look. I think the eyes by default on this one are a little bit too buggy, so I like to change the type from shrewd to narrow. Narrow 2 is my favorite. It's just the amount of weathered that I think the Fallout character should have. And then for the nose, I like to change it to handsome 1. I like this nose because there's not as many nose pores. I know that's really picky, but it's also a good shape. It's a little bit big by default, so I go to sculpt and I scale it down by 2 taps. And then otherwise it's like pretty perfect. And then for the mouth, I just pull up the, let's see, I go to the bottom of the mouth, the lip, and then scale it down a little bit, just 2 taps smaller, so that his lips are in proportion to one another, his upper and bottom lips. And then for the jaw outer, I pull it down and out a little bit to give him a nice masculine, rugged look. For jaw middle, I pull it up and in a little bit. Again, make it more, make his face look a little bit more chiseled. And then that's pretty much like all you have to do for the male face to make him look really good. And then, of course, you can change his hairstyle. I like Urban Ranger the best. Yeah, so that's it. That's how I make my male character. And now for female. Okay, so for the female face, I like to start with face number 10. Again, I think it's one of those faces that needs like very, very little work. It's already very cute. The first thing I like to do with this one, though, is change her hair because this style is god-awful. So let's give her something cuter, like this hair. Perfect. So the first thing is her eyebrows. I like to change the type to thin arched, and then pull out eyebrows outer, just out and up a little bit, just like I do to my male characters. And then for the eyes, the shape is really beautiful. I think they're a little bit too close together, so I like to pull them out just slightly. There we go. See, barely perceptible. And then scale it up a little bit, maybe 2 taps. Make them nice and big, like that. And then the nose is really cute. I like to scale it down just a little bit, so maybe 2 taps down. Great. And then the tip is, I mean, the nose is a little bit too small from the side, so you want to take nose tip and then just move it out a little bit. So now it looks like she actually has like a real nose, not this weird little snubby pig nose. Anyways, next thing is the mouth. So the mouth is pretty. I want to make it just a little bigger, so maybe 3 taps bigger. And it looks kind of exaggerated right now, but it looks really good in gameplay. And then for the top of the lip, the mouth top, I like to scale that up as well, maybe 2 taps, just to balance out her top lip and her bottom lip. And then jaw outer, pull it out just slightly so that she has like a rounder face. There we go. And then for the jowls lower, this is actually really important for the female characters. You want to pull it up and in so that she doesn't look like an old lady with sagging jowls.
Yeah, I like that.
There, that's much, much better. And then to fill out the cheeks a little bit, you just want to pull it out a teeny tiny bit so that from the side she doesn't look too angular. And then lastly, the cheekbones, just move them up a teeny tiny bit. And I probably moved them up too much, so move them down a little bit. There we go.
Yeah,
so
I like that.
She looks weird when she smiles, but generally speaking, that's the face that I go with. It's really cute, and yeah, I like it. So, thank you for sitting through that tutorial with me. If you want to actually just download these characters as presets, they're available on my website, girlplaysgame.com. And yeah, enjoy these beautiful, beautiful Fallout characters. Good luck! Thanks.